Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jimmy with Tropicana Golf, and welcome to Rams Hill.
Oh yeah, how we doing out there,
baby? Ladies and gentlemen, November 2025, the Tropicana Players Club traveled to Rams Hill in Borrego Springs for the Fall Series finale. As you can tell, Rams Hill is a marvelous golf resort out in the Southern California desert. Come with me as we enter the Pro Shop, which is decorated with all kinds of Rams Hill merchandise and other brands sponsored by Rams Hill. This is a great facility. Rams Hill staff is so warm and so inviting. Look at this scenery. You are in the middle of the California desert, surrounded by golf. They have a great bar, great restaurant where you can enjoy pre or post round delicacies. This is the banquet room. If you have a tournament at Rams Hill, this is where your post round activities will be. This might be my favorite spot on the entire resort. This is the patio area just outside the restaurant, overlooking the California desert and the driving range. Look at those colors. Look how meticulous Rams Hill is with their landscaping. Unbelievable. Here we are on the putting green, and there's Mr. Frankie Micheladas. You can't hear him, but he's probably telling you how much of a phenomenal time he's having on his trip here at Rams Hill and how great of a putter I am. Love you, Frank. Here we are on the driving range with the sun coming up. It's just something magical. Rams Hill provides you Pro V1 driving range balls to make sure that your round starts off the way it should. Little practice chipping area with very realistic greens and surroundings. Look at that. Driving a golf cart in the middle of the desert. What a time. Look at that. That's just beauty. That's all that is. Let's get to the first tee. The first hole is a par 4 up the hill. Could be tricky. There are some massive bunkers on the right-hand side, and if you hit it in there, you can pretty much kiss your par goodbye. So you have to make sure that you stay left of the bunkers. This is the first shot of the day. I'm just rehearsing my tempo, my movement. Let's go. Pretty good. Up the left side. Stay clear of the bunkers. Get it out there and take a bow. First shot of the day. There's a lot of pressure there. Nice shot. Second shot, about a 130-yard shot up to the green. Green is heavily protected by bunkers. With a false front and a severe drop off to the right, you got to hit a good shot. 50-degree wedge. Looks good. I aim for the center of the green and just let it happen. Remember, you must fill your divots. Very important. Very important. Let's get up to the green. Got a birdie putt. Look at that background with the sun coming up. Would be great to start off with a birdie on the first hole. You know, you can't birdie them all if you don't birdie the first one. And I'm not going to birdie them all. Left it a little short, but a tap-in par on the first hole. Who is going to complain about that? Now we have something special for the second hole. We actually stayed right there, which is incredible. We're walking distance to the second tee. You can walk from the tee box into the resort where you're staying. They have these little casitas all through the resort. It's incredible. It requires no effort. And we decided we were going to leave the door unlocked so that we could go in and grab a little refreshment. There's the house. It's got a pool table, a nice big kitchen. The refrigerator should be stocked, and there it is. A couple Budweiser Reds just to get the morning going. Possibly a soda for Frank. Maybe a water. Maybe some salad dressing. I don't know. But it's very convenient to have your house steps away. Hey, there's the golden tee. Steps away from the second tee. It's something special. Very convenient. Okay, the second tee box, more of the same. Just trying to feel it out. Left is dead. Right just leaves it a little bit longer. You got to hit it straight. And, well, you know, I hit it right. Those bunkers are no joke. The bunkers here at Rams Hill are here to get you. They want to get you. They're perfectly placed. That ball was in the bunker. Now I got to get it out. Somehow I snap hooked this, and wait till you see where this ball comes up. Unbelievable. Way left. Way left. I'm on the cart path, but I'm playing it because I get no relief with anything with a shot, so I had to play it from there. Hit a good shot, left it short of the green. Now we're going to roll one up there. Greens are fast. They're in great shape. It's a par 5, so I can still save 5 with this putt. Can't see it go in, but I promise you it did. Good par. Third hole, dog leg, right, par 4. I hit it left to avoid bunkers, and it ended up not in a favorable location, to be honest with you. I thought it would kick down off that hill, and as you can see, it didn't. But I hit a great second shot. Everything funnels left, so I started it right. It landed about the front of the green and rolled back in there. Huge green. So I still had a long, lengthy birdie putt. Hit it past the hole. The greens are fast. That should be an easy comebacker for par. But golf is golf, my friends. Golf is golf, and golf is going to golf. So, missed it. First bogey of the day and trying to make it my last. Spoiler, it wasn't my last. Okay, let's go to the fourth hole. Dog leg left, a lot of bunkers. I decided to take an iron off the tee just to get it in play and do it. Second shot up the hill. Got to get it on the green. I only had about 125 yards. I hit a pitching wedge, draw it in there. Looks good. And remember, do not forget to fill your divots. Let's get up to the green and see what we can do. Had about a 11-foot, 12-foot putt. These are the ones you got to make. They could bite you in the end, but it went in. I'm pumped. Mikey Walker's pumped. Good shot. Let's go to the par 3. This is a tricky little hole. It looks a lot farther than it is. There's water left. You got to miss right. But if you miss too far right, then, well, you know, you're stuck with a weird shot. Everything wants to funnel left, but you got to hit a good shot. You got to draw one in there. It's very important. I tried to hit a draw, and, well, it stayed straight. It's not in the water, but it's going to leave a very tricky second shot. I decided to putt it because chipping it is just tough from there. But look at that background. I mean, how can you be mad at that? I hit a putt, tried to hit it past the hole because it slopes severely. It gets on the green, rolls down nice, leaving me a good par opportunity. The par putt is nothing to frown at. You make par here, you're going to be playing well. This is about a 12-foot putt, straight down the hill. Bango, bango, she's in. Shoot 'em up. Good par. Go to the par 5. Dog leg right, long one. You got to start it left, and you got to clear that bunker. Right is dead. So I tried to hit a fade right over that bunker, and it's one of my best tee shots of the day. Surprisingly, I held the finish, which sometimes I forget to do. But holding the finish is just so important with good golf. Let's get to the second shot. Ball's below my feet. Ball's going to go right. I tried to start it way left. It's a tough shot. About 165 to 170 yards. Second shot, it is a par 5, so I wanted to get it on. Luckily, it hit the green and stayed fairly close to the green. That could be nasty and roll all the way down that hill. I must have made the golf gods happy because it stayed up. As you can see, I'm a good 30 yards. I put one up there just to try to get it close and tap in a birdie. That was better than most. I have that for a birdie putt. Got to make these putts. Got to make these putts. Bingo. In the hole. Love it. Okay. We go now to a par 4. Dog-leg-ish right. You want to start on the left side and let it do it dance. Good shot. Good swing. It's going to catch the hill and roll down nicely to the hole. That was another great drive. I was feeling it right here. I thought this would be an easy shot. You can't see the pin, but it is tucked behind that bunker on the right. I had no shot here. I was trying to just hit it to the middle of the green. Very difficult shot, very difficult pin. I did everything I could to get it to the middle of the green, and I thought I had done a pretty decent job. It's only when I got to the hole, I saw that I still had a lot of work to do. That thing slopes severely to the right. I had to hit it off the green in order to kill it so that it wouldn't end up 50 yards right of the pin. I get it up on the fringe to slow it down, but even still, that ball goes and goes and goes and goes. I still had a good par opportunity. I remember really wanting to make this putt. I might have hit it a little too hard. Goes past the hole. Now I got to clean up a bogey. Bogey, bogey, bogeys happen. You got to just keep playing. Now we go on to a par 4 dogleg left. You have to start the ball right here in order for it to catch a hill and come down. So I'm aiming way right, hoping that it'll slope once it hits. I hit a big fade, and it looks good. It flies the bunkers, comes down to the center of the fairway. Now, got to get it on. Got to give it a chance. I have about 145 yards to a left flag. I'm rehearsing keeping that shoulder down and around. I know the ball's going to be above my feet, so it's going to go left. So I try to hit it straight. And guess what? It went straight with just a little bit draw. Now, the greens here are enormous. 4,000 square foot greens. So even if you hit it on the green, you still have a long, lengthy putt, no matter where you're at, even if you hit the green. Let's get up to the green, and let's see what we can do. You can see me down there on the left-hand side. I hit one up. It comes down the hill. Here it comes. Really good pace. It's going to start turning back towards the hole. Pretty well done. That is a tough putt, about 100 feet. Roll this one in there. That's a 4-footer. Should be a no-brainer. Let's see. Bang. Love it. Now we go to a short par 3, the 9th hole. I never felt good about this. Just didn't have faith that I had enough club. Didn't want to club up because I didn't want it to hit it too hard. So I kind of chickened out and just kind of flared one. Not the best. I knew it right away. Ended up there. I decided to putt this because it was downhill to the hole. I just needed to get it off to the green through the fringe. That stuff is hairy there. So it didn't get everything that I wanted, and it just kept going. So now I have a 8-foot par putt, which I should make, but guess what? I don't. Another bogey. So the front 9 is done. End with a par 3. And on the 10th hole, you start with a par 3. And this is a difficult one. Let me tell you, there's water left. There's desert right. You have to hit a very delicate shot because once the ball hits, it's going to release, and it's going to release left fast. I tried to aim out to the right, hoping that I would catch a slope and release down. Unfortunately, I took too much club, and guess what happened? Yep. Into one of the famous bunkers there at Rams Hill, and this is no easy shot. The bunker is up above the hole. You hit it too hard, and guess what happens? It goes in the water. You don't hit it hard enough, guess what happens? Well, you're about to see. I just wanted to get it on the green and let it roll down. I was just a little too delicate, and, well, you know the story there. Still your turn. This one I had to get out. Had to give it a chance. It's up. It's out. And see you later. That ball just goes and goes and goes. Let's rake the bunker. Let's try to make this. Looks good. Never breaks. That is a double bogey, folks. And quite a shame. But that's the way it goes. Now we're on to the 11th hole, which is a par 5. Beautiful hole. It's water down the left side and all desert right. You have to hit a straight shot. I like to start it at the bunker on the right and fly it and catch the slope. There's a severe slope that slopes from right to left. So if you hit it up on the right side, it'll get down to the middle. I hit a good shot. I actually hit a great shot. I just didn't hit enough. Landed it in the bunker, and now I'm faced with a tough second shot. This bunker shot hits the lip, pops up, and goes 65 to 70 yards. So now I have my third shot, and I remember this being my best shot of the day. I have an 8-iron from 165 yards, nice and smooth. The ball's going to draw, and man, it landed right in the center of the green. I still had a birdie opportunity, and I'm living the dream. Don't forget to fill your divots. Let's get up to the green and see if I can cash in on that birdie. 12-footer uphill, and just missed it. A tap-in par after hitting the lip of the bunker is just okay with me. Let's move on. Par 4, short hole, only about 300 yards. There is a massive bunker on the left side, but if you can fly that bunker at about 260 yards, you will be on the green. So I'm really rehearsing staying back, keeping my back to the target, and hitting a good shot. And guess what? I did. I hit a great shot. Unfortunately, I didn't hit it hard enough. Hit the lip of the bunker and stayed in the bunker. Now look at this gnarly shot. It is a fried egg right in the lip of the bunker. Frankie Michelada says, let me get this and send it to America's Funniest Home Videos because there's no way you're going to hit this ball out. Well, Frankie, I've been here before. I know what to do. Took a 60-degree wedge, hit an inch behind the ball, and just tried to get it out of the bunker. I left it a little short of the green, decided to just roll one up there and get it close and have a par opportunity. Pretty good putt. A lot of undulation here in these greens. Here's a par putt up the hill to save a really good par, and bang, go. She's in. Here we go, another par 4, dog leg right. Do not hit it in the bunkers on the right. So I hit it way left and made the hole much longer. But at least it's not in the bunkers and I have a shot. I have about 170 yards in with the ball below my feet. This is tough. Now, with the ball below your feet, the ball's going to go right. Well, it should. So I expect that. So I aim a little left, hoping for the ball to go right. 7-iron, 170. It draws. How it draws, I don't know. I'm in the desert. I have no idea how that ball draws. I end up there on the cart path. It hit in the desert and rolled down. I'm not going to chip this. It's straight downhill, so I can putt it. Check this out. Give it a good run, get it onto the green, and just let it funnel. Funnel, 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 funnel. Get out of the way, guys. Pretty good. Left myself a 3-footer for par. And guess what? Cash the check. Good par. Now, we head to the Ram Shack. The Ram Shack offers complimentary, yes, complimentary tacos every day. Chicken, pork, delicious. It's the perfect treat right there. In that part of your round, it can really power you. Little salsa, little taco, maybe a beer. It's a great little halfway house. It's not really halfway, it's more than halfway, which is almost better. Thank you for the tacos. Thank you, Rams Hill, for putting that in a perfect spot. Let's get to the tee box. Par 4, dog leg right, let it go. I know the ball's going to fade. Try to hit it straight and let the hill help me towards the green. Good shot. Didn't make it all the way to the fairway, but I have a chance. Just got to get it on the green and make a putt. Everything slopes away. It is difficult. The ball's below your feet. Once it hits the green, that thing is going to go. Tried to aim a little left, let it do its magic. Got up there. I might have hit it a little bit lower than I wanted to. It hits the green and releases. Now I got a 40-footer coming back. Would love to make this, but just a little quick. See if I can tap that one in. Yes, sir. Okay. Not terrible. Saved it. Let's go to the tee box. This was the best drive of the day. And I remember telling myself, try to hit it over those mountains. Pick a spot up at the top and swing up, not down. Swing up and finish your swing. Boom. Best shot of the day. And I knew it. It happened a little late. I remember telling myself, I just need to swing like that. Just let it go. Swing the club. Unfortunately, I'm left with a super tough second shot, which is in the middle of the fairway. Pin is left center. I try to draw one in there and, overcooked it. I took too much club, and when it's drawing, it's going to keep going. I flew the bunker, and now I'm in a weird spot back there. I decided I'm going to putt this because it's downhill and it'll get to the hole. All I really need to do is just get it on the green, and it'll probably get to the hole. So I take a putting stroke with my putter, try to keep the ball on the ground, and it just took a couple weird hops and not enough gas. I ran out. So now I have another tricky downhill putt coming up. Tried to get it there, tried to make sure that the break was not going to be too much, and there's always too much break. I left it below the hole. Got to make a comebacker here. Nice putt. Okay, not the best. Could have been worse. This is a par 3, and this was my best swing of the day, and probably my best shot. I took less club. I took a 9-iron and thought there's no way this is going to be too much. I loved it. I said, this is perfect. It was right at the flag, and I hit it 30 yards past the hole. I don't understand how I hit it so well. It was incredible. Now I have a super, super, super tough second shot. I take my putter because it's straight down the hill. I shoot it way out there, knowing that it'll come back around, and it was actually a really good attempt. Comes down. Now, those are the putts you need to make. Come on, man. And I just didn't hit it. I chickened out. Tap it in. That's another bogey. But we got 2 holes left. Let's see what we can do. Dogleg left, short hole. You want to try to turn one over, but there are so many bunkers on this hole that if you miss-hit anything, you're destined to hit it in there. So I start it a little right and hope that I can draw it back left. Dead straight, even with a little fade. Not what I wanted to do. But I'm safe. I'm by the bunker. It's a short hole. I have a little wedge in. There it is, just short of the bunker. The wind started to pick up here a little bit. I had a weird lie with my tripod. I'm checking it to make sure that it's not falling over. I think I'm going to be good. I got a 69-degree wedge from about 45 yards. I hit the wedge. The ball hits the green, and see ya. Here's a birdie putt. And no. That's tap in 4. And we go to 18. The signature hole here at Rams Hill. Absolutely beautiful. Ton of water right. You have to hit the ball left. And you have to hit the ball hard in order to get there in 2. I focus on a spot up in those mountains left, and I just said, swing, Dad. Let's see what happens. Sure enough, probably the second best shot of the day. Ended up in the middle of the fairway. Looking good. I have about 185 yards to an elevated green. Good start. You can see the green back there right of that house. It's a long shot. I take a 6-iron, put a good swing on it, keep my head down. The ball draws back into the green. I have an eagle putt on 18, and boy, what a way to go. Never leave an eagle putt short. You know what they say. You know what they say. You know what they say. Come on, man. You gotta make the eagle putt. But hey, a tap-in birdie on 18, who's going to complain about that? What a day, what a round, what a place. Thankful for my boys out there. We had a great time. But it's not over. When you finish the round on 18, you come back to the starter and he hands you a fresh, warm cookie. These are fantastic. Great little snack, treat to reward you for finishing a day at Rams Hill. Ow! Delicious. And with that, we end the 2025 fall series finale at Rams Hill. Thank you, Rams Hill Will. Thank you, Rams Hill. We'll definitely be back. And you should too.